International invites you to be part of the solution with our theme, Climate Change and Sustainability. Join us for the biggest AI, coding, AR/VR, and robotics competition. Innovate for the future. Innovate for a better world.
Gosine, I'm not sure it's turn sound because we're not hearing.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Youth Forum. I am Dev Gosine. I am the chair-elect for the Trinidad and Tobago Multi-Stakeholder Advisory Group. And this morning, we are going to have an amazing session on a youth forum. And we decided to tackle the topic of cyberbullying. I don't want to steal too much of the thunder of our youth. So I'm just going to briefly, just with a little opening comment as to what is bullying. And bullying is actually unwanted aggressive behavior among school-age children that involves a real perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious, lasting, lifetime problems. And the problem is, how has technology really changed bullying? Well, for the start, the bully could be anonymous. It's often easier to bully using technology because of greater influence, greater physical distance. The person bullying does not see the immediate response from the person being targeted. They might not recognize the serious harm caused by their actions because technology distances them from the real life pain they could be causing. And over the last couple of months, we have seen, suicides and attempted suicides and whatnot by bullying. And we thought that this is a very relevant topic for the youth if we could get this rid from our schools. It is my pleasure to introduce the team at Restore a Sense of I Can, RSC. And I will pass it on to Raj Ramdas. He's a very good friend of mine for decades. So, Mr. Ramdas, it's over to you, sir. Let us know what we have to do, and we shall comply.
All right. Good morning, and thank you very much, Dave, and the for decades part, sudden age, both of us here. All right. So, first, I'd just like to say huge kudos, huge thank you, huge congratulations to TTMAG for having the vision and the foresight, and even the fact that there are a whole bunch of professionals and educators that understand that this is a topic. Tell you something. We promote technology. We promote you as students and teachers and everybody else, getting all the benefits and all the opportunities and everything that technology is going to bring to the table. We must understand, however, that technology is like a double-edged sword, it's a double-edged knife. If you use it wisely, use it properly, massive benefits. It can also be used to create problems and to create issues. We are not here to speak to those people who are creating the issues. We are here to speak to you to say, you know what? How could you put yourself in a position? How could you protect yourself more? What techniques and strategies are there so that, as you enjoy the benefits of AI and the whole world of technology, that this could make sense? I'm not going to talk much because we are kind of excited because we're going to use the tech to run this session today. I have with me an entire team from RSC Tech Clubs, a whole bunch of students here. Thank you all for coming out, and they will be running this session actually. So with me to help explain how this session is going to run this morning is Kevin. Kevin Khan, are you here? And there is Kev, right? So Kev is going to come on. Let me add a spotlight on Kev. Great, Kev.
Yes.
So Kev, they said that we are using AI avatars for this morning. What was this AI avatar thing?
So AI avatar, that's two words that we put together to talk about a technology where we're using a humanoid interactive forum to help or assist with getting questions answered, where you could pose those questions or your comments to that entity, we call it that, let's use those kind of words, and get a response from it. So we're really excited about the technology. It's something that we really recently started to explore. We've been throwing around the words AI for the longest while, and this is an example of some of the stuff we've been working on. And with us as well as Danara Sahadeo, one of our long-standing volunteers, who will be doing some interactions with the avatar that we're calling, is her name Diana.
All right, cool. Dinara, quick one. Who are you again? This is our informal way of doing the introduction. Hi.
Good morning. I'm Danara Sahadeo. I am currently a final year student at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, and I am studying computer science.
All right, and you're going to take lead this morning, right?
Yes.
Yes. So how this session will run, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Kev, the AI, which was Avatar, which was developed by RSC Tech Club team members and a high-end developer. His name is Inchan Bhatan, past student with RSC, computer science student, developer. I don't know if he's here with us this morning, but if
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, good. So Enchant, together with the team on RC, came up with this concept. So everything here that you're going to see here is locally developed, of course, using LLMs, right? But let's not take away from what we want to do. So Dinara, how we're going to run this session is first you're going to do some stuff, and then the students here will get a chance to talk to the AI themselves. Okay, great. So Dinara, you take it over then, right? So I'm going to come off and remove Kevin, and you're the boss.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So today I want to talk to you about how we can use AI to help us navigate different challenges, especially online. So have you ever wondered what kind of advice an AI chatbot can give? One really cool AI chatbot is Diana, the one previously mentioned by Mr. Ramdas and Mr. Khan. Diana was created to help with topics like cyberbullying, mental health, and online safety. So let's ask Diana to introduce herself.
Hi, Dinara.
Yes?
All right. That's what's her name there?
Diana.
Diana. All right. So you choose a female, Diana.
Hi there.
Oh,
I'm
hi,
Diana, an assistant with RSC, and I'm here to help guide you through understanding and addressing cyberbullying. If you have any questions or need advice, feel free to ask.
Okay, great. So that's excellent. So take her off now. That was a sneak peek. Right. So what we would do is before you all get a chance now to actually speak with Diana, let me introduce Priya. If Priya could turn on her video, is Priya here? And this is a cool demonstration here now, because this, what we're going to show you, was created by students and AI. So I want you to look at both the content, but look at the production that was AI done. And we want to teach you all how to do this, right? So Priya, over to you. So just go ahead and share your screen and show them what students can create with respect to information from AI on cyberbullying.
Mia loved sharing her art online. Her TikTok was a mix of painting tutorials, aesthetic time lapses, and the occasional goofy meme. She wasn't famous, but her small following was supportive, and it felt like a safe space, until it didn't. One day, a comment appeared under her latest post, "LOL, this looks like a preschool project." She ignored it, but then more came. Soon, her videos were bombarded with hate, accusations of copying, harsh critiques, and even personal insults. Someone dug up an old selfie and turned it into a meme, spreading it everywhere. Her classmates joined in, sharing it in group chats. Mia tried to fight back by blocking accounts, but the trolls kept multiplying. Her phone became a constant source of anxiety, vibrating with hateful notifications. Just as she was about to deactivate her account, a DM popped up. "Hey, I've been following you for a while. Your art is dope. Don't let them get to you." It was short but hit deep. Instead of hiding, Mia decided to speak up. She posted a video, no filters, no edits, just her, raw and real. She talked about the bullying, the toll it took, and the importance of being kind online. The response was unreal. Her comments flooded with support, from mutuals and even strangers. A few classmates apologized. TikTok even took down some of the hateful content. Mia knew trolls wouldn't disappear, but now she also knew she wasn't alone. She picked up her paintbrush and hit record again, ready to create, not just for herself, but for everyone rooting for her.
Mia's experience isn't unique. Many of us face online bullying every day, and it can feel overwhelming. But just like Mia, you have the power to stand up, speak out, and make a change. Bullying has always existed, but in today's world, it just doesn't happen only in school hallways. It follows people home through their screens. Cyberbullying is when someone uses the internet or social media or even text messaging to harass, embarrass, or hurt others. Unlike traditional bullying, this can happen 24/7 and reach a much larger audience in seconds. It can go viral, meaning thousands of people could see it, and it can feel inescapable since people carry their phones everywhere. and it can stay online forever, making it hard to move past.
Cyberbullying is more than just harsh words online. It's a deeply damaging issue that affects a person's mental, emotional, and physical well-being in ways many may not fully realize. Emotionally, the effects can be devastating. Anxiety, depression, and self-doubt can take hold, making everyday life feel unbearable. Mentally, the constant harassment leads to chronic stress and a deep sense of fear. Victims live in uncertainty, never knowing when the next attack will come. Physically, the toll is just as real. Insomnia, headaches, stomach aches, these are just a few of the stress-related ailments that can take root. But perhaps the most heartbreaking effect of cyberbullying is the feeling of isolation. Victims often feel like they're fighting this battle all alone, and that's why speaking up matters. A simple action, whether it's offering support, reporting abuse, or standing up for someone, can make all the difference. Silence only gives power to the bullies.
Now let's pause for a moment. Before we dive into solutions, think about these questions. Have you ever witnessed bullying online? How did it make you feel? What would you do if you were in Mia's situation? If you were the one being bullied, what would you do to protect yourself? Taking a moment to reflect can empower us to take action when faced with bullying. So, what can you do if you're being bullied or see it happening?
It's time to take control. Here are some powerful steps to protect yourself and others. First, don't engage. Bullies thrive on reactions. Don't give them that power. Silence is strength. Next, block and report. Social media platforms have tools to remove harmful content and flag bad behavior. Use them. It's your right to make the space safer. Save evidence. Screenshots are your best ally. If things escalate, this proof can be crucial in stopping the harassment. Talk to a trusted adult. You don't have to face this alone. They can offer guidance and help you take the next steps. Mia chose to speak up, and instead of feeling isolated, she found a community of support that helped her rise above the bullying. But what if you're not the one being bullied? What if you're watching it happen? When it comes to cyberbullying, there's one group that has the power to make a real difference. Bystanders. Bystanders, people who witness bullying but aren't directly involved, can either stay silent or take action. What they choose to do matters. Silence can encourage bullies. When no one speaks up, it makes them feel more powerful. Even a single kind message can remind someone they're not alone. Support can change everything. Reporting also helps stop the cycle. Many platforms take action when harmful behavior is flagged. Here are some things that bystanders can do. Send supportive messages. A simple, "Hey, I saw what happened. You don't deserve that. I think your content is great," can mean everything. Don't amplify bullying. Avoid liking, commenting, or sharing mean posts, even as a joke. Report the bullying. Use platform tools to flag inappropriate content. Encourage others to speak up. If safe, call out bullying. If not, tell a trusted adult. Create a positive online culture. Spread kindness, uplift others, and be an advocate for change.
Cyberbullying is real, and its effects are profound. Cyberbullying doesn't have to be tolerated. Each of us has the ability to take action, to speak out, and to create change. The next time you witness bullying, remember, you have the power to stop it. Whether it's by offering support, reporting harmful behavior, or simply speaking out, your actions matter. Don't wait for someone else to act. Be the change you want to see online. What will you choose to do?
And as Dinara come back on here, that was created by AI. So Dinara, yeah, let's now get the real AI to, well, that was real to take over and have this interactive session.
Yes. So before we get a chance to use the AI chatbot on our own, let's ask think of some prompts we can ask Diana. So for example, if you want to learn more about cyberbullying, we can ask her, what are some warning signs that someone is experiencing bullying?
Some warning signs that someone might be experiencing cyberbullying include avoiding social media or devices and sudden mood changes or withdrawal from activities. It's important to be attentive to these signs and offer support if needed.
So you guys are able to see some of the responses. Well, a response, right? Another question we can probably ask is, what role do social media platforms play in controlling cyberbullying?
Social media platforms play a crucial role in controlling cyberbullying by implementing policies and tools to prevent and address harmful behavior. This includes features like blocking and reporting options, content moderation, and providing resources for users to seek help. These platforms need to actively enforce their policies and continually improve their systems to create safer online environments.
So these are just a few ideas of what we can ask Diana. What other questions do you think we should ask her? Let's brainstorm together. So if you can, type on the chat, or if possible, unmute your mic. Let's get some ideas on what we can ask Diana before we move into the breakout room. So we can look into some key topics as like understanding cyberbullying, what are the impacts and consequences, some prevention methods, the role of AI and technology, and we can also look at ethical and social considerations. So you should take in those into consideration when you're thinking of prompts to ask Diana.
All right, so we got one from Mount Hope Secondary as the first guest asking a question. And the question is, why do people commit cyberbullying?
People commit cyberbullying for various reasons, including feeling a sense of power or control, wanting to fit in with a particular group, or as a response to their own experiences of being bullied. Sometimes, the anonymity of the internet can make them feel detached from the consequences of their actions, leading them to act in ways they might not in person. It's important to address these behaviors and understand the underlying issues to prevent further harm.
That's a great question. We also have another. Are there any legal consequences for people who engage in cyberbullying?
Yes, there can be legal consequences for individuals who engage in cyberbullying. Many countries and regions have laws that address online harassment and bullying, which can lead to penalties such as fines, restraining orders, or even imprisonment. The severity of the consequences often depends on the nature of the cyberbullying and the laws in place in that specific area. It's important for individuals to be aware of these legal ramifications and understand that cyberbullying is taken seriously.
And how can schools help to prevent cyberbullying? That is a very good question, and you all can take that into consideration as well.
Schools can play a significant role in preventing cyberbullying by implementing comprehensive policies and programs that promote digital citizenship and create a safe online environment. They can provide education on the responsible use of technology, encourage open communication between students and staff, and offer support services for those affected by cyberbullying. Additionally, schools can work with parents to ensure consistent monitoring and engagement with students' online activities.
A great response from Diana. So another question is there an authority that can address cyberbullying and to whom it can be reported? You can probably specify in Trinidad and Tobago as well. Let's see how in-depth Diana has information.
Trinidad and Tobago, cyberbullying can be reported to the Cybercrime Unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS. They are equipped to handle complaints related to cybercrime, including cyberbullying. It's important to gather evidence such as screenshots and messages when making a report. Additionally, individuals can seek guidance from organizations that focus on online safety and digital rights.
Dinara, could I ask something?
Yes, for
Speaking
sure.
of AI and everything else, I'm super brilliant and everything else, right? But if I am from Tobago, I don't want to hear Tobago. Right? So Ancient, could you ask her to pronounce Tobago properly, please? And let's see if she can do that. So just like that, we're going to go back to the secret. What's the name of her? How are you calling? What's the name of this AI? You said Diana?
Diana, yes.
Hi, Diana. You wouldn't be happy if I call you Diana Jub Jub.
Sure. In conversation, Tobago is often pronounced as Tobago.
Thank you.
Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know.
Okay. Sorry, Dinara, I had to do that. You
That
good?
is okay. We're getting some really good responses. So if we cannot ask Diana your question, don't worry. You can always ask her when we go into the breakout rooms, right? So I'll
If I may ask, so just one more thing, Dinara. Jibril, I know you have a lot of technical questions, but let's keep the questions that you want to ask Diana specifically on cyberbullying and cybersecurity and stuff like that. And what we could do is after, if you have tech questions about, the back end of her and all these other stuff. But for now, so that the chat is not cluttered, let's keep the questions specifically to cyberbullying. So Dinara, is it that you're going to send them to breakout rooms now? Or? Take a couple more questions.
In a couple minutes, yes.
Take a couple more questions. Thanks a lot, Jibril, for understanding.
So we can ask her, how can an individual heal and move forward after experiencing cyberbullying?
Healing and moving forward after experiencing cyberbullying can be challenging, but it's possible with time and support. It's important to talk to someone you trust, like a friend, family member, or counselor, who can offer emotional support. Engaging in activities that boost self-esteem and promote positivity can also help. Additionally, taking breaks from social media or online platforms to focus on one's well-being can be beneficial. Remember, healing is a process, and it's okay to seek professional help if needed.
Yeah, and one more question. What can parents do to keep their kids safe from cyberbullying?
Parents can take several steps to help keep their children safe from cyberbullying. Encouraging open communication is crucial, so kids feel comfortable discussing their online experiences. Parents can also educate their children about responsible online behavior and the importance of privacy settings. Monitoring their online activities when necessary, without being intrusive, can help parents stay informed. Additionally, fostering a supportive home environment can make a big difference in helping children cope with any issues they encounter online.
And one last question before we go into the breakout room. What are some resources can we access if we are going through cyberbullying?
If you're experiencing cyberbullying, there are several resources you can access for support. You can reach out to trusted adults, such as parents, teachers, or school counselors. Many regions have helplines or organizations dedicated to providing support for those facing cyberbullying. Online platforms often have reporting tools and safety centers that offer guidance on how to handle cyberbullying. Additionally, seeking professional counseling or therapy can be beneficial to help process the experience and build resilience.
Great. So we were able to ask Diana some questions. When you guys go into the breakout room, you can be more specific, or you can answer the questions that were not answered just now. So you guys can take note of some of her responses. She gave some really good information on how students, parents, and the schools, as well as the law enforcement / government, what we all can do to prevent cyberbullying, help mitigate, and what are some things we can do after an incident, right? So you guys can take those responses from Diana into consideration, and yeah, let's I'll send you back to Mr. Ramdas to go into the
Kev will come on and explain how that would work. Yeah.
Great work, Danara. You all want to give a virtual round of applause as well to Diana. So Danara and Diana seem to make a really good team together. Yeah. So good job. All right. So yeah, really good, really good. So proud of you. All right. So quickly, we are going to set up some breakout rooms now. Don't be afraid if you're not seeing your school name listed. So I know a couple of schools who have a number of students logged into the session. Those would be like Fatima and Asja. If you have individual students logged in already, go ahead, just let me know so I could create a room for you. So we'll be putting like groups into breakout rooms. So we'll be joining some schools together. So say like Bishops and Chagona South and maybe another school. We'll put you all into another breakout room, maybe breakout room 3. All right. You'll need someone who will be able to speak on behalf of the students. So if there's a teacher or a lead student who will be doing that moderation, and we will have one of our tech team come in and set up the AI in your room, right? So we're giving you 15 minutes to the breakout rooms. The purpose of the breakout rooms, again, to have your own discussion. Interact with the AI, with the avatar, interact with Diana, get it out there. Let's get some discussion going on cyberbullying. If you have any questions, please just stay on, put it in chat. We have enough tech support here to help you through. And we'll just be putting you in breakout rooms.
All right, one Kev. If when you go into a breakout room, you're having any challenges, just come back to the main room and we will be chatting with her here. So the idea for the breakout room is so that you can speak directly with her or type questions to her.
Yes, to have that experience, yeah. All right, so, sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
And that's what we would do, right? So that, we'll keep it flowing. We would make questions are coming to me on my phone. If you all will get a chance to have her to chat with and so on, we'll make it available to a number of teachers so you can, chat and have that. So let's go into the breakout room.
Okay, so Fatima Aaron, I made you a co-host. So could you take your team into the room that's marked Fatima College? And Carissa and Christina, I've made you all co-hosts as well. So you all can open the breakout room tab and take your team into your breakout room, right? Please. All right, here from another school. Okay, great, excellent. So the next part of this session is, if you would kindly rename, which you didn't do at the beginning, unfortunately.
Okay.
Name and letters. Go ahead.
Just send them mixed into rooms now.
All right, so firstly, we're gonna put the schools, and there are a number of individuals who are here as well, who we're not sure what schools they're from. So we'd still like to group the schools together.
Okay, just send them mixed into rooms because we're already on 1031.
Sure.
Right, send them into any rooms and they'll be able to at least observe what's happening.
All right, so tech team, if possible, let me know who has their avatar up, and you could take lead in each room. So like Sashri, can you take room 3? Sarah, if yours is working, you could take room 4.
Kevin, I sent you a message. You can check it, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not working, no problem. Alicia, if yours is working, please, you can use room 4.
Sure.
All right, so good. So we send in Mount Hope, room 3.
Again, just whilst Kev puts in people into the breakout room, just try and be interactive with the avatar there when you go into the breakout room. Ask questions, but please keep the questions to cyberbullying, cybersecurity, that type of things, right? So whoever is the moderator, if you are getting questions that's not directly related to the topic, you could just defer that for now
Sanjana, can you handle room 4 or 5? Sorry, room 5. Let me know. Just submit and let me know. You were good? Yeah? You good to go?
Yeah, room 5, right?
All right. So I'm sending, yeah, good. I'm sending schools to you.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms up right now. So, Kev, do they have the ability to go themselves or you have to place them?
They can go themselves, yeah, but we're placing it in the meanwhile.
All right. So right now, room 4 and 5 can take people. So anybody want to just go to room 4 or 5? Go ahead and place yourself in room 4 or 5.
All right.
Just
Mr.
observe.
Hackshaw, just acknowledging Mr. Hackshaw is here.
Rooms 4 and 5. And you'll have 15 minutes to interact with the avatar inside there. If you are having challenges, come back to the main. Dinara is going to bring back the avatar in the main so you could ask the questions here if you want.
Prisal, we're sending you to room 4.
Nice.
Upper level, what I send upper level?
Kevin, I joined room 4 with Alician, right?
Sure, excellent, no problem. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. We still have 50 logins in here, which is too much. You all need to go to rooms. Come on, come on.
All right, so we could join, you all could join with room 3. So you guys want to start tech team, you could start putting people into room 3. There only have a few people in there.
3, 4, 5, just place people.
Yeah.
And 4, 5. So if anybody's in here and you're hearing me and you're not in a breakout room, especially if you're on your own device, feel free to just go to rooms 3, 4, or 5.
Mason Hall, I'm putting you into room 4. Point Fortin East, room 5. Oh, Parvati is here. Parvati team. Parvati, you can go into room 3.
All right, so Dinara, as soon as people get into rooms, you will just come back on and continue discussions with, and anybody in here want to ask her questions, we can do that.
Tiana, you got the avatar to work? Danara, how is pronounced his name?
Unfortunately, I was not able.
No problem.
We just move on, yeah. Let's use the rooms that's up right now.
All right. Priya, can you take a room?
Shag South, if you all are like running the avatar yourself, just let us know. If not, jump into any room. So what happened, just explain to the others who's probably wondering what happened. We sent out the avatars to the schools that wanted to run their own session so that you could actually run it in the environment you are in right now. If you're one of those schools, just let us know. We'll put you in a room that could happen. If you are not able to run the avatar in your school, you didn't have it, it's not logged on, just join one of the rooms, just to have the experience.
Eldorado, I was moving you all to room 4. I don't know if it went, yeah. Upper level, room 4. TTMAG and TTCS persons, you all can jump rooms if you all want, or if you all want us to place us. If you want us to place you in a room, it's fine as well. Or Stephen is asking how to go in the, okay, so you need to go to breakout rooms. In the breakout rooms, there's a picture like a window, 4 boxes.
Okay, it's them. All right, so here what we do now, Kev, let's bring back up the avatar here. We have like 30 people here. They could communicate right here.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, so anybody who wants to speak with the avatar now, ask questions. We're going to bring back Dinara. She's just going to field your questions for you. All right. Of course, if you can speak clearly and it could come through her mic, the avatar will be able to hear you also. So if per chance you did not end up in a breakout room or you're not in a room, that's fine. Have the experience right here. All right. So let's go back to chat and start having the avatar answer these questions for you. So Dinara, you want to take back from blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure where you reach any questions, but you could just, someone help Dinara fill the questions, yeah?
Sure, yeah. So you guys can continue sharing your questions or prompts, and I would select as we go, right? So we left off on how far can cyberbullying get?
Cyberbullying can escalate to severe levels, impacting an individual's mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and in extreme cases, self-harm or suicidal thoughts. The viral nature of the internet means harmful content can spread quickly, causing widespread damage to someone's reputation and relationships. It's crucial to address cyberbullying early and seek support to prevent it from reaching such serious consequences.
Someone asks, what should I do as a witness of cyberbullying?
As a witness to cyberbullying, there are several actions you can take to help. First, avoid engaging with or spreading the harmful content. Reach out to the victim privately to offer your support and encourage them to seek help from a trusted adult or authority figure. You can also report the bullying to the platform where it occurred, as most sites have mechanisms to address such behavior. Being a supportive friend and ally can make a significant difference in helping the victim feel less isolated.
So we had a question from Mount Hope Secondary. What can happen when cyberbullying goes too far?
And while it's coming on there, no, I asked him to make a small change. I want to try an experiment as this question is coming up, right? I would like someone from the audience, because not because the AI is answering you, it means that her answer is totally correct. It is based on her using the information that she was trained with, and she's going to put an answer together. But how you ask the question actually would cause the answer to vary. So if we can get a participant from who's in the room with us here that is willing to be conversational. If the AI can't hear you because we're in Zoom, we can have a moderator and Sean field the questions. But what I would like someone to do is ask a question and then clarify. So everyone in the group here will get that clarification. You don't totally like that answer. You want more clarification on something specific, right? So whilst Dinara is hosting that, especially if a student don't want to ask it, if a TTMAG member or somebody want to come in and then be able to just have a conversation. So instead of just asking her a question, we get a response, and then we go to our next question. Let's delve deeper a bit into a question. So if anyone want to play that role, we would really, really, really love it, right? So go ahead, Dinara, take a question again until we see a volunteer. Just do a raise hand in Zoom so we could know who you are, or if you can't, don't know how to do the raise hand, just unmute and say, hey, I want to go, and we're okay with that also. All right, so Dinara, back to you there.
Yeah, well, Mr. Ramdas, I have a question for you, one question.
For me?
We are able to talk, right? And the AI, Diana, will hear our question and respond. If we speak in Creole English, so we are in the Caribbean, we're in Trinidad, we speak Trinidadian Creole English, right? Caribbean Creole English, yeah. Will Diana understand us?
Okay, so Diana is based on natural language processing, and this particular avatar also would learn as she go along. So it is possible that if you ask her something in Trini, she will totally understand. But in case she doesn't, she would learn over time. All right. So Inshan, I know you are currently sharing Diana there, right?
Yes.
Inshan, I want you to speak with Diana and have the people understand exactly what Dinara just asked. So ask her a question. So instead of typing, we're going to speak. Ask her a question. No, you don't have to overdo the Trini, but natural, normal Trini. Ask her something. Now, Inchan wondering what to ask her.
Yeah, I wonder what to ask.
Hey, Diana.
Let's
Right, so like talk like a Trini. Hey, Diana, quick one. What if I get in cyberbullying? What I should do? Trini said.
Hi, Diana, quick one. What if I'm getting cyberbullied? What should I do?
Now, Inchan watching too much American
If you're
TV.
experiencing
That was not very
cyberbullying,
challenge.
I
it's
was not-
important to protect yourself.
Inchan, stop.
First, don't respond to the bully. Instead, block and
Inchan, that was not
you're
Trini.
welcome.
Sorry, I still
If you have any
accustomed.
more questions or need further advice, feel free to ask. Take
Okay.
care.
Okay, let me see how I could change this up.
Is there anyone
That's struggling to be a
like to
Trini.
unmute and give it a go?
Should I beat up someone if they are cyberbullying me?
All right, so
It's understandable to feel angry or upset, but responding with violence isn't the solution. It's important to address the situation in a safe and constructive way. Instead, focus on reporting the behavior to the appropriate authorities or platforms, and seek support from trusted adults or professionals who can help you handle the situation effectively.
all right, so maybe in the breakout room, whoever is speaking with her could try that, but Inchan is just refusing to talk Trini, feeling embarrassed. All right, so okay, we go on to the next question then.
Okay. I'm trying to get a question that's not similar to the ones we already asked. So, I'm going to ask a question. Should people be held legally responsible for online harassment? Legally responsible? That's okay.
Yes, many believe that individuals should be held legally accountable for online harassment, as it can have serious consequences for the victim. Laws regarding cyberbullying and online harassment vary by region, but the general consensus is that there should be consequences to deter such harmful behavior. It's important for legal systems to evolve with technology to protect individuals from online harm.
Great. Another question we can ask. Guys, feel free to send your questions in the chat. If you would like to unmute your mic and ask Diana a question, you could just give us a raise hand, right? Don't be shy. What responsibility do bystanders have in stopping online harassment?
What responsibilities do bystanders have in stopping online harassment?
Bystanders have a crucial role in stopping online harassment. Instead of ignoring the situation, they can choose to be upstanders by promoting kindness and reporting harmful behavior. They can support the victim by reaching out and offering help, and by not engaging with or spreading harmful content. By taking these actions, bystanders can contribute to creating a safer and more positive online environment.
Great. So you see, guys, how Inshan said bystanders, and can you scroll up, please?
No, I can't.
No. Okay. So the AI. So it heard standards, like a space in between, and it was able to learn what exactly Inshan said and differentiate that he said bystanders.
All right, so let me welcome back the people from the breakout room for joining us here in Maine. I know some of you all had tech challenges in getting your system on. That's fine. You do have a copy of the avatar. And you can. Let's mute. Thanks for muting. All right, so we're all back in Maine. and we're going to just continue some Q&A a bit for a few more minutes. And let's see if we can get, if you have a teacher in here or TTMAG member in here who want to have a discussion with her, let us know. Dinara, we getting questions hard and fast in chat here, right?
Yeah.
And so here this one, right? How can AI be utilized to prevent cyberbullying? How could AI help in preventing cyberbullying?
AI can be a powerful tool in preventing cyberbullying by monitoring and flagging harmful content in real time on social media platforms. It can be trained to recognize patterns or language associated with bullying and automatically alert moderators or take action, like removing the content. Additionally, AI can support educational initiatives by providing resources and strategies to help people recognize, prevent, and respond to cyberbullying. However, it's important to ensure that AI systems are designed with privacy and ethical considerations in mind to protect individuals' data and rights.
Great question.
So wait, let's if nobody want to role play, we'll do it, right? So you are saying that it's important for people to do what? Could you expand some on that last point that you made? So how is this design going to happen? Expand a bit more on that for me.
Absolutely. When using AI to combat cyberbullying, it's crucial to handle data responsibly. This means ensuring that AI systems are transparent about how they collect and use data. Explainable AI techniques can help make AI decisions understandable and justifiable, which builds trust. Anonymizing data wherever possible and ensuring that only necessary data is collected. This helps protect individuals' privacy and prevents misuse of personal information. Lastly, involving diverse stakeholders in the design and implementation of AI systems can provide valuable insights and help align the technology with ethical standards.
All right, so you're speaking about AI supporting us here, which is great. Question, how can AI answers be trusted? How could we trust that the information that you're giving us is correct, is in alignment with us?
Trusting AI answers involves several key factors. First, transparency is essential. AI systems should be clear about how they process information and reach conclusions. Explainable AI techniques can help users understand the reasoning behind AI decisions. Regular audits and evaluations can ensure the system is functioning accurately and fairly, identifying any biases that need correction. Human oversight remains crucial, as it provides a layer of accountability and ensures that AI outputs are interpreted within the appropriate context. By integrating these practices, users can have greater confidence in the reliability and trustworthiness of AI answers.
Okay, so let me switch to another question that sort of ties right back into the audience we have here. What should I do as a victim? So if I'm a victim of cyberbullying, and obviously if I'm a victim of cyberbullying and it's going on over time, it's possible that I could be going through depression. What should I do if I'm a victim of cyberbullying and is currently feeling depressed, going through depression? What can I do?
I'm really sorry to hear that you've been through such a tough experience. It's important to prioritize your well-being and seek support. Reach out to a mental health professional who can provide guidance and help you process your feelings. Talk to someone you trust, like a friend or family member, about what you're going through. They can offer emotional support and help you feel less alone. Additionally, consider engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation to boost your mood. Remember, healing takes time, and it's okay to ask for help when you need it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I have to speak to someone and tell them my situation, I'm too ashamed to speak to somebody. It'll make me look like, weak, like I don't know what to do. What should I do if I'm ashamed to go to people and speak to them? I mean, is there any other advice you could give me?
Yeah. I understand that it can be really difficult to open up about something so personal. Please remember, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Being a victim of cyberbullying is not your fault. Sometimes, talking to a mental health professional can feel safer because they offer a non-judgmental space and confidentiality. You could start by writing down your feelings or experiences, which might make it easier to share later. Reaching out to online support groups can also connect you with others who understand what you're going through. You're not alone, and there are people who want to support you.
Okay, so I'm just pulling some questions in our also that's segueing into this, right? There's a question here. Okay, so what if it's not me? What if I observe a family member? So it could be my brother, a sister, a family member who's a victim of cyberbullying. What should I do?
It can be especially challenging when a family member is involved in cyberbullying. Start by setting clear boundaries and calmly communicate how their behavior affects you, if you feel safe doing so. Document the incidents by saving messages or screenshots as evidence. It's also important to reach out to a trusted adult or another family member who may be able to intervene. Seeking support from a counselor or therapist can provide you with coping strategies and emotional support. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, and it's okay to seek help to protect your well-being.
All right. So is there any questions that you're seeing in the chat that you want to? There's lots and lots and lots. We really can't answer.
There's a lot.
But here, right? For teachers and people in the school who are responsible for this session, communicate with us. We'll get a copy of this AI that you can load on your device, and you can have sessions with your students on AI. Now, the thing is, this is a beta. And beta here means that it's not fully tested in all the areas, and she still do not have enough boundaries. So that is why it's only going to be teachers allowed to have it for now until we could probably release it totally for anyone, maybe in a week or two. Something I'll have to probably talk to Gosine and other members of TTMAG about. Here's a good one from David High. Could AI itself, so can AI be used for cyberbullying? And then you look for the next one.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, AI can be misused to facilitate cyberbullying. For instance, AI can be employed to create fake profiles, generate harmful content, or spread disinformation rapidly. This misuse can amplify the impact of cyberbullying, making it more widespread and harder to control. It's crucial for tech companies and developers to implement safeguards and develop AI systems that can detect and mitigate such harmful uses. Promoting ethical AI development and raising awareness about the potential for misuse can help prevent AI from being exploited for cyberbullying.
Great. So we have a question from San Fernando West Secondary. How do anonymity and fake accounts contribute to cyberbullying?
Just one second. I'm looking for the question in the chat to copy it.
Sure, no problem. And he's doing that because I've noticed we're cutting really close on time here. We have permission from the ministry to go up to 11 o'clock. Again, teachers communicate with us. But Kev, you want to tell them about the certification part? Because if you are here today, teachers, if you have students, and I know from our messages here, we have like over 40 or 50 schools represented with groups looking at the screen. Everyone who's present here this morning can get a participation certificate from TTMAG in collaboration with us. But we need your data. We need your information to be able to do the certificates, and you'll go on a platform and download it. Kev, you want to explain how we'll do that?
Okay, definitely. So tech support, anyone who has the link, and I put the link earlier, you can go ahead and paste the link now in the chat. We'll also try to email out the link to you all for those who registered. Oh, sorry,
All
my And real simple. Form just asking you for your name, first name, last name, email contact, and a WhatsApp contact. And we'll get the certificate to you. The prayer, just put it in the chat. Right? So go ahead and you can go to the link now, copy it, save it for later. We'll also, like I said, try to email it out to you. Okay, so that's the one way that you're going to get a certificate. Please, please, please make sure that you spell your name correctly so it appears correctly on the certificate. Okay, so as you put your name, is that we're going to use. Okay, so just take your time and do it. Right, teachers.
What we'll do is touch it there. We'll just make it simple for them. We'll give you like up to a week to submit everything. And we will send you the portal. So instead of emailing each person your certificate, you'll get a portal that you just log into and you download your certificate yourself. By having it on the portal, it means even if you lose it, if you need it a year down the road, whatever, you just go on the portal and you could download your certificate. And Sean, let me know when you're ready with the last question. We have room for one more. And if there's anyone from TTMAG, I don't know if, I saw Dave turn on, but you know, Dave is a radio man. He's like the expert radio man in the country. So he's sounding like you're on a ham radio when he turned on his mic just now. If there's anyone from TTMAG or Dave, anybody else just want to wrap up, we have like one more question we could handle. Go ahead, Inshan.
Okay, before Inshan comes in, let me just make a comment that students, this certificate
play a significant role in cyberbullying. All right, I'll stop here.
1 second.
Let me know if you have any other questions or need assistance later on.
Okay, just want to comment on the certificates. Students, this is a very, very vital part. Those of you all who intend to apply to universities and so on, most of the universities will not only look at your academic qualification, they want to see your participation in other activities. And this certificate will go a long way in showing that you're not just a bookworm, but you're involved in other activities of social life. So I want to put a plug for the certificate.
Excellent. So that is so true. And then, of course, you get it from the horse's mouth, the experienced educator, Dev. Inshan, can you go again with the last question? And then I'll wrap.
Anonymity and fake accounts can significantly contribute to cyberbullying. They provide bullies the cover to act without fear of being identified, which often emboldens them to be more aggressive or harmful than they might be in a face-to-face situation. This ability to hide behind a fake profile can lead to an increase in negative behavior, as the person doing the bullying might not feel accountable for their actions. Additionally, this anonymity can make it harder for victims to know who is targeting them, complicating their efforts to seek help or resolve the situation.
All right, great. So basically, to wrap up here, just to let you students know, this was just, like a brief exposure. There's so much that AI can do to work with you, to help you. Teachers, please contact us so you can get copies of this AI. At RSC, we have a number of different AIs. We released one last week that is teaching CSEC Mathematics Paper 2, giving you videos on all the solutions. AI developed the solution. So what I'm going to say is look for like a 90% accuracy. You can ask the AI how to help you solve questions and so on. It's a math software. And a huge thank you to the students who put these things together. Students worked on all of this, Tech Club members. If you're not a Tech Club member, you should become one. Any school without a Tech Club, contact us. We could form a Tech Club. It's AI, it's robotics, it's coding, it's video production, all of these things. We do have a massive competition that's kicking off. The Ministry of Education sent that letter out only yesterday. And the winners will be representing Trinidad and Tobago in Qatar in May of 2025. So I see pressure want to see, and all I like to go and flams all themselves all over parts of the world and win all kind of trophy. Well, here what? We're going to have a competition. The winners will represent Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean in Qatar in May of 2025. All right, so let's look forward to that. As we wrap here, again, I want to acknowledge huge kudos to team members of TTMAG. TTMAG is an organization that is out there making things happen. They are out there making a difference to this whole thing about internet, and they are part of, there are so many different organizations within TTMAG. You all should go on their website, check. I'm not sure if membership is open to students, but you should check that out because you do have like the toppers in tech industry in Trinidad and Tobago in TTMAG making a difference. Their conference started since yesterday morning. We thank them for thinking about the youth and to having this youth session. So if there are any TTMAG members still with us, on behalf of the education system, Trinidad and Tobago, on behalf of RSCT members, huge thank you. And my last thank you, of course, is to all of these tech support people who came out to help make this event possible. Most of these are students from secondary schools and students from UE who run all these events for us here at RSC. So on behalf of everyone, huge shout out to Kevin Khan, Amit Singh, Priya, Surin, in addition to all the others. And again, to let you all know, one day you will hear that name in the world of developers, the name of Inshan Batan. Inshan Batan, in my opinion, is one of the best developers we have here in the Caribbean, and he played a huge role in back-end development of a lot of these things, and he's willing to be a mentor to teach people and to share his knowledge, because we in the Caribbean have potential to be, you know what, we can be a commercial entity that can really make things happen. So all you UE students out there, as you graduate, come and join our mentorship team and be part of it. So thank you again very much. I don't know if Dave is still here. Dave, you want to say any goodbyes?
Yes, certainly, Raj, and I want to say a big shout out to Raj and his team for getting this production, and to the students, and to Raj and his team. Let me tell you up front, you have 1 year invitation notice. The last week, the last Thursday and Friday of January 2026 will be our other next youth forum. Not too sure what the topic will be, but you will certainly be invited, and hopefully, Raj, I think we have a little formula to get these invitations out a little earlier now, now that we break some new ground this year. So I want to extend an invitation to you all, Raj and your team. We will talk more on this later on, but this has certainly been a very awesome exposure. I'm sure the other team members and the other organizations who are here, certainly I see Albert Daniels from ICANN, I see Nigel Casimiro from CTU, and those are just the faces I can see here. I see our chair, Jacqueline Morris, and what did here. So I just want to extend this invitation. The last Thursday and Friday of January 2026, we're going to have another session of this type. Very interactive, and Raj, thank you very much for your vision, your innovation, and so on. I will be doing a vote of thanks later today, but while you can still hear it, I want to express my profound appreciation for what you have done. And I want to apologize for the national anthem this morning. At the start, I forgot to push one little button which says original sound for musicians on. So what I will do, I'll pause for anybody who wants to make a comment. I'll just take one comment, and then I will end with the national anthem, if that's okay with everybody. So one comment, anybody? Okay, nothing heard. So thank you all very much. It has been an awesome morning, and stay tuned for our national anthem.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much. I'm glad to see everybody stayed back for that national anthem. I want to compliment the students who stood up for the anthem. Thank you all. Have yourself a great Friday and an awesome weekend. Bye for now. This brings to the end our Youth Forum 2025. Looking forward to seeing all of you next year, last Thursday and Friday of January. Bye for now.